What's up guys, you here, and today I'm going to explain the two farms I designed. You might have seen those videos about the two farms, but you're pretty bored when watching this, and I know you guys are bored, so I'm trying to explain it, because you might not know how the farm works in the first place. So this is the tree farm designed by Super Llama 88888, and uses some sort of convoluted stuff. Go check out his video. And lightning strikes happen. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to switch to easy difficulty for now, because the wither shoots all the blue skulls that try to annoy me out of the hell, just breaking my redstone for sure. Why? Alright, so no more blue skulls, and I'm going to show you all of those modules. So this is the tree farm, and this is the wither cage, and this is the clay converter. The clay converter is the largest. It has this snake shape right here. That is because we want all of our mud to be converted to clay, and we don't want to have mud in our output. We just want to farm clay, not mud. Turn on the farm and you see the azalea grows and then gets harvested and then goes into the wither cage, or where the wither breaks the blocks. And as you can see, a flying machine just launched, and I just missed the part. And the wither cage will fire again to break the clay that comes right here. It comes out as clay balls, by the way. So we separate the logs from the rooted dirt, and the street compactor works in a way that will push blocks to a block stream that will funnel the blocks in the too wide and too tall into the wither cage. Yeah, I mean a too wide, too tall block stream to a wither cage. So the top piston fires first, and then the next gets activated. And as you can see, here we have this going on. So these two pistons fire twice because the top activates, and then this one gets activated. The bottom activates, and this gets activated as well. So twice, right? Yeah, the wiring is a little bit messy because there wasn't a lot of leeway to adapt with the clay bits right here. And as you can see, flying machine launch because the clay is full, and it will turn these clay blocks into a one wide block stream and funnel this into a three tall block stream, or to a wither cage. The farm is pretty fast right now, right? So you turn off temporarily because there are actually two modes. This is the player plant mode, where you plant the azalea trees yourself, and yeah, if you turn on both of the levers, it will go crazy fast. Look at the mud, it's almost there to redstone torch area. I used the flying machine instead of a piston conveyor is because there wasn't a lot of leeway for the redstone wirings and stuff. Look at the mud. It's almost there. As you can see, the blocks get pushed to the side and then to upwards, then launches the flying machine. Yeah, right. You know it. And this block stream works consistently, no breaking at all. But I want to tell you that whenever these blocks get onto the wall blocks, the pistons will actually fire twice. I don't know. This is bug rock. So we turn this off for now. Whoa, what? I mean, yeah, we're getting 3 consecutive azalea blocks in a row. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, you can see that the farm fires 3 times in a row. Now there is a tiny stone generator that will generate stone, and it gets pushed over and be replaced by moss with the bone meal. And it comes out as dirt when the rooted dirt when the azalea bushes grow into a tree, and comes out as mud by this mud converter that uses the dispenser to fire a water bottle into the rooted dirt block, and that will convert it to mud. By the way, this is by Omledu, so you have to credit Omledu for designing this amazing stuff that helps me convert the dirt to mud AFK-ably. And right here we have this mud converting setup right here, and that's we'll use a sticky piston to pull the mud blocks up, and after that a regular piston to to push the mud blocks forward. And the mud is turning to clay because mud is sitting on a block that has pointed dripstone underneath. So basically we're just using a 1.19 mechanic right here. So whenever this row of clay gets pushed over, on top of this observer, it will activate a flying machine that will push the clay forward, and at the same time that block gets retracted, so that when the flying machine returns, it doesn't spam fire the piston to make the flying machine get stuck, and thus this would not break. Okay, so now it's time to go to this snow farm right here. So the lever is actually here. Turn on the farm, and we see camels riding the minecart with snow golems attached to leads, and then it will circle around once, and it will rest on top of this piston, and then 2 flying machines will launch. This is stackable, but I'll just do the 2 layers. And then once the flying machine gets to this turn station right here, the piston pushes the observers down, and thus returning the flying machine. So this flying machine right here, it's just 2 one-way flying machines stacked on top of each other, and yeah, this like continues. However, when the camel sits down, as you can see, the snow golems just slide on top of the crying obsidian blocks. So, you know, due to friction, it doesn't go that far, and the camel, when the camel gets up, snow golems will be lifted, and then the flying machine will launch again. But please, do not spam this lever, because you turn it off, nothing happens, but when you turn it on while the flying machine is running, the camels will still be pushed. The snow golem will get dangled and then, you know, get stuck in the flying machine, and that will cause the leads to break. So don't do that. Just think before you turn on, and you can turn it off at any time. As you can see, that farm is off now. So these snow golems right here, they're producing the snow, and that they'll be lifted up. The flying machine will launch, and just like that. The reason we're using crying obsidian as the platform is because crying obsidian does not stick to slime. It has a light level of 10, which prevents mobs from spawning at night just to ruin the farm and killing all the snow golems, as well as not being able to melt snow due to the light level being very low. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and please like and subscribe so we hit 100 subscribers. By the way, it's not the end, just some final touches. This is a shulker unloader. That will funnel all those shulker boxes to a separate chest. This is for the bone meal, and this is for all the boxes. And we have this second set of the shulker unloader right here. Wait, it's yeah, a second set of a shulker unloader that will unload all the shulker boxes. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy watching. Please like and subscribe so we hit 100 subscribers. See ya!